Hey, welcome back. Today, I'm gonna go ahead and get that Mast Motorsports LST Controls kit out of that tote that's been in for who knows how long. Let's go get to work and do something. Okay, so everything you're seeing here is that Mast Motorsports LST Controls kit, which it's about time I go ahead and mock up in the car because there's not a lick of wiring in this car. Like, not one. Like, there's, like, look, nothing. Bare firewall. There's not a single wire up in here. Okay, so I was looking at the firewall down here. There's like a decent hole there for stuff to go through. Edge is kind of sharp down there. But on the other side, driver's side, there's a hole here that has rolled edges. Not too bad. There's a hole underneath here that has rolled edges as well. I don't know if I want the PCM or the ECM on my side of the car. I'm gonna go with passenger side. All right, so we got the mast harness in here. This side goes to the engine, this side goes inside. So I have to feed every single one of these little guys in by hand through that little hole. So that way the whole harness can be sticking out. And I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try. And if it doesn't work, I'm gonna try it on the other side.
A few moments later.
So you see here, tight fit. You know what I mean? And that's just some of the harness. I still have this humongous piece of harness to go through. So I'm gonna backfeed this all out, pull it all out, go through the driver's side because it'll be a lot easier to go through that. All right, so I got the harness pulled through the firewall there. Much smarter choice from that hole than that hole. I don't know what I was thinking, but there you go, it's through. So now I'm gonna go ahead and give this the old once over and figure out what goes where. What do you guys think about this one? It's kind of weird with that thing sticking out. All right, they both will work. They're the same pin out and everything. They're both Gen 4 throttle bodies. This one is out of Camaro, used in Corvette as well. Then you have this one, which is what came with the kit. Same pin out, 6 pin, same size. Let me know which one looks better. The one with the plastic or the one with the weird polished motor look thing. Supposedly that one's faster opening than this one. So my bright idea is to run everything through the valley, kind of have it like Sneaky Pete design or whatever. So I'm just gonna start hooking stuff up that looks familiar to me. This looks like throttle body, 6 pin, it can go. Okay, so the problem I'm having right now is that this harness wasn't made with the idea of having a high ram and a huge lid on it. So I could do one of two things: get extensions for the injectors and all that. And I know, realization, this is not that. These are low impedance injectors. I need high impedance to run this harness and ECU, because the stock ECU over there cannot run low impedance injectors. It's either hide it underneath or put it along the rail. I'm gonna try both and see how that comes out. All right, so as you can see here, I have the harness routed between the high ram and the injector bodies, and I guess that's not too bad or whatever. I mean, could use some tightening up. There we go. There. So all you see is your connectors coming out, and then from this angle, it's there, but I mean, hey, it's gotta be somewhere. And then the injectors can clip in real easy. And then the coil packs, since I have valve covers that don't have standoffs, which I didn't want the standoffs, I wanted it nice and flush and smooth like that. I'm gonna have to do some kind of like relocation for these coils. Probably either put them on a bracket. I could make like a plate bracket thing and then have them like all throughout in here in the valley, I guess. Could do something like that, or extend these and run them back out and mount them underneath the cowl, or mount them on that HVAC delete panel. There's a whole bunch of ways it can go. But I think for right now, this is gonna be the move to hide it between the injector body and the high ram runners. I'll have to do this side here and tuck the harness back in there. Figured out a bunch of other stuff too, like this and this. You know, some of it's alternators, some of it's a whole bunch of stuff. So figured out that that would go basically there. So that tells me my alternator is going to be somewhere right here. And then some of this stuff goes to these sensors here. This long one is a knock sensor. So I have a whole bunch of stuff. All I know is anything with aluminum wrap goes near something that's hot. I didn't get any instructions or diagram or anything with the harness. So it is what it is. We'll figure it out. For right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and mount the rest of this harness in between these frame rails. All right, just got off the phone with Mast. I told them what I was dealing with. Said I need a diagram of be like, hey, what's this, what's that, et cetera, so forth, where's it go? They said they'd email me something, so that's cool. In the meantime, I'm just gonna pretend that, you know, it goes there and, you know, just kind of, boom, and then something like that, you know. And yeah, there we go. Yeah, just says, ta-da! It's just, you gotta pretend, I guess. But anyway, you see I have the injector stuff kind of where it's gonna go. The coil pack, I've decided to shove them in there and build like a little plate, put them on that, so that'll be cool. They'll be all lined up. Coil packs will be all the way down the valley. For now, that'll be that. I mean, the harness came out decent though. I mean, for something that wasn't designed for a high ram, I mean, it's straight, you know. Other side is done too. So everything's kind of tucked away where it needs to go. There we go, just like that. So that'll work. And then the trunk of the harness, I'm just gonna let it ride behind this reservoir. Boom, there we go. Okay, so then for my pedal, she says 3 points of contact. I have the old pedal still in there. And what I was thinking was to go to it like that and then use like some spacers off the firewall so I can have some kind of like rigidity, you know what I mean? And then just undo this little pin and pull the old pedal out, leaving the bracket there. So for some weird reason, if I decide to go like throttle cable again, you know, drive by cable or whatnot, I could still do that. So I'm just gonna do that and retrofit the pedal and then figure out a place to mount this box here and the ECU or the ECM or whatever they call it. So that's that little clip. And you basically just stick a screwdriver in it and chuck it to Narnia and it goes flying. Luckily it landed right there in the pile of dirt I need to clean up. And then the pedal just slides right out of the bracket. I'm gonna online and see if somebody makes a bracket adapter to put these drive-by wire pedals into the car. But for now, there we go, installed. All right, so here's the new PCM or ECM. I'm gonna call it ECU from now on. So this is gonna go like this here. Let's see, something like that. And it's just gonna get rocked on, just like so. There we go. Seated, connected. There's one. Let's see if about getting this other one done here. Oh, it's all tangled up. There we go. Get the second one on here. 2. Squeeze that on. Nice satisfying click. So that's connected. So now it's all a matter of bolting that bad boy up somewhere. All right, so I got the OBD2 port mounted. Fuse box is mounted, easily serviceable. The ECU, PCM, ECM, ABC 123 is back here, mounted against the side panel there. And then I have all my signals here, ready to be ran. And then check engine light and engine speed or vehicle speed there. Throttle is wrapped around up there for now until I can get a mounting solution for the pedal. But overall, I mean, I can dig it. I can dig that right there. Plenty of room to get in and out. And easy for somebody to plug in and do their thing. I don't know what they're gonna see off of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wires, but I don't know, we'll see. Shoot, buddy, man, that was a lot of work. Get down there, working is not fun, especially when you're a larger dude leaning inside of a car that's jacked up on jack stands. So I'm done for there. I'm happy with the way everything turned out. Everything's installed the way I'd like it to be. Got some adjustments I need to make, but all in due time. Until then, we'll see you next time.